All right, everybody, totally buenos dias to another traveling Costa Rica vlog. Today we are at my absolute favorite beach in all of Costa Rica. This is Playa Hermosa. Look at this beach, it's perfect. This beach is perfect, guys. It's super accessible near the Liberia International Airport. Super calm, super great views. The sand is always good. And it's pretty cool too, there's a bunch of restaurants down here. So we're gonna be, in this video, checking out this beach. We're also gonna drive up the coast and check out two more beaches nearby, Playa Panama and Playa Buena. We'll kind of document the journey of this really nice area in the Papagayo peninsula here in Costa Rica. Very popular for vacations, very popular indeed. But before we depart on this journey, let's talk about how to get here to this intersection. So the nearest international airport is in Liberia, where you'll maybe get a tuk-tuk or probably a rental car airport transfer and start heading out towards the coast. It's a very short drive to get into Hermosa. And that will bring you right to this spot right here, this location right here, guys. This is the middle of the beach, and this is kind of like the primary entrance to the beach. There is another entrance down at the other end and another way to access the beach at this end. So what we'll do first is get in the water, guys. I want to get in the water. I want to see how the water feels. We'll do a live water test. Before we do that, though, I'll tell you about these water shoes. I love these water shoes, guys. Look at these. These are great. I'm going to put a link on screen right here in case you're watching on a TV. You can scan it with your phone app. They have like holes on the bottom. They have holes on the bottom, mesh upper top. So I'm just using these as I drive around on the moto. They're great. They're great for this purpose, right? They keep your feet off the hot sand. You can walk on the tide pools over there with ease without having to worry. Because sometimes those are a little sharp and there's crabs walking around. And then you could just walk around in town like I do with them. So check them out, and in the link in the description below as well. To go to Amazon, you can support the channel by using those links. And buying stuff on Amazon helps me buy gear for filming these videos and puts gas in my tank to get around. Now let's talk about where we are. So once again, this is Playa Hermosa. You may be coming here for your vacation. It's a very popular vacation spot. On the other side of this hill, on the back side, is Playas del Coco. You'll find Coco over there, Coco Beach. Right over there, there's some development going in. The Waldorf Astoria is at Playa Panca. You may be able to see that building right there. That's part of the Waldorf Astoria development. And right beside it, there's Playa Calzón de Pobre, which means poor man's underpants. It's a really nice beach. I have a link for that one. I can drop it if you leave me a comment. I'll send you the link for that video. The best named beach, and it's actually the most perfect beach, I think, is Calzón de Pobre. It's just outside of Hermosa though. So I like Hermosa a bit more because there's more going on here. It's more accessible. There's restaurants down on the beach and stuff like that, you know, lounge chairs. You've got Aqua Sport restaurant down here. There's hotels down here. There's Condo Vac right at the end there. Now down at this end, this is where we're going to be going on the moto. Around this bend here into the Papagayo Bay there is Playa Buena and Playa Panama. So we'll go to those beaches as well. But of course, with the old trusty water shoes, let's do a live water test. Now we're here, it's supposed to kind of be the rainy season. You can see it's approaching afternoon now, so maybe it starts raining. Water's pretty cold, very refreshing water. Now the thing about Hermosa is, right at the shore here, you can see it's kind of like washed up, but it's still pretty clear. I can see the bottom here. It's not too bad. If you want like a perfect beach, go over to that one there, Playa Panca and Calzón de Pobre. Those beaches are super calm, so right at the shore, it's very calm water. If you're interested in snorkeling, there's great snorkeling at this end of Hermosa. Done that a lot of times. And once again, over at Playa Panca and Calzón de Pobre, there's incredible snorkeling over there. Just perfect snorkeling. Now here's Hermosa Beach. I got a comment saying somebody did Hotel Verano. I think it might be that one right there. I'm not certain. Look at these coconut trees. I'm just ready to drop a nut on somebody's head. Can't believe it. So refreshing though, getting coconuts. Guys, if you're enjoying these videos, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe right here on YouTube. And as we're going along, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment with your questions, feedback, requests. Say hello, say what's up, say what's up, say what's up. If you're from that era, I'll get it, I'll understand. Guys, before we jump on the moto, let's talk about where we're gonna be going on this trip. So we will leave on the BC Moto from Hermosa, head north, check out a mirador real quick, overlooking the peninsula, go to Playa Buena, then bounce back and start heading towards Playa Panama. pretty short drive to get to Panama. And that will be the route that we're taking. All right, cool. So here's Hermosa once again, and let's depart for the next stop on this journey around Hermosa. So right here, guys, is like the road that kind of splits along Hermosa. There's restaurants, hotels along there. There's also hotels right up here. Let's see what they're called. Let's get an indication of what they're called. Also, I'll point anything out along the way that I'm familiar with, that I know. So what's this place? This looks like a little hotel type of thing. I don't know. Here is, okay, coffee, burgers, pizza, Mangabi reception. Here's hotels and villas right here. I know there's a restaurant right here too. That's nice. Right up here on the left, there is like really high-end condos. Those are nice. So if you're coming here and you want to stay in Hermosa, that's a good hit. This is a new building right here. I don't necessarily know what it is. I think it might be a supermarket. Now, as we're coming up to this intersection, we see this black car turning. If you go right where he's going, it will take you to Coco eventually. But we're going to go left to go out to Panama. This way, so there's a commercial development here. Looks like there's a bamboo thing. Oh, here's Ginger restaurant. That's fairly popular, I think. So Playa Panama isn't actually that much farther down the road. I think it's only about 2 kilometers. Now right up here is Condovac. And I got a comment about the gyms in Hermosa, and there's a gym in Condovac. I think it was about 50 bucks a month. 40, 50 bucks a month. You basically have to go in through there, and the gym is like all the way at the back. It actually overlooks the ocean. It was really nice. The gym itself wasn't the best. I mean, it didn't have the best equipment or anything like that, but it had a lot of open space, which is pretty cool. You can hear the BC Moto just dying. Now guys, keep an eye out up here. Okay, if you come to this area and you want to go to this mirador, which overlooks the whole peninsula, it's a really good one. You're going to see this sign right here. Right after the sign, there's a left turn. All right, see it right here. It's kind of like a, doesn't look like the best condition road. We'll see how it's doing lately. It has never really been the best condition. Now up here, guys, it's dry season, so everything, well, it's not, I don't know if it's dry season, it's just everything's dry. They're putting a hotel up here that I think is the one and only. It's supposed to be like some kind of 7-star hotel or something like that. So that all this infrastructure, like even these little rocks here, I think are for drainage from the mountain. And we'll see more of that. I haven't seen it in a while, actually. Look at the views though, even just going along here. It gets better though as we go up. As you take me higher. Let's go. You see there, Mirador, so that's like lookout. So Mirador, in Spanish, if you see that sign, it's probably a place to pull over and have a cool peekaboo. And this is it, where you come up here. I often come up here at night and just overlook the ocean, but let's stop here for a second and have a look around. Cool, so look at that view here, guys. It's so nice here. And it's breezy up here too. On a hot day, it's very breezy up here. Although right now, not so much. Not so much right now. I don't know what's going on. So let's see what's going on in the bay. So way off in the distance there, I'll zoom in on it. There's the marina. And what's the one right there? Is that Planet Hollywood, I think? Is that one? I think that's the resort, Planet Hollywood. You can see the volcanoes off in the distance there, out behind Liberia. Very nice. Right down there, guys, is Playa Panama. You can see the pirate ship is back. Wow, there's a restaurant on that pirate ship right there. Somebody mentioned it in a comment that it was getting repaired. The last time I was down there, it was not there. And I didn't know if they were out looting booty, but I guess it was just getting repaired. So that's pretty cool. So that's Playa Panama. That's actually where we're going to end up. That's where we're going right there. Right there, guys. Right there, guys, for the guys. That is a gentleman's club right there. I have been. We're going to drive by that. I have been. What's my review of it? Here's my review. There's no other ones around here. That's the nicest way of reviewing it. But it is a gentleman's club. So here is the, I think this is all to do with the one and only hotel or condo or whatever it is. Big, nice hotel. If you guys know anything about that, this has been going on since I ever started coming here. And it just looks like there's more and more each day, but you can see like the roads going in and everything. I think we actually drive by a gate up there. There's like a gate, an entrance. And over here too, I think, if I remember correctly, where is it? Oh yeah, there's a little path right here. You guys want to walk down this path? Looks kind of overgrown. Right now it's overgrown. Wait until it's not overgrown, because I'm wearing water shoes and there are snakes in grass up here. So that's a safety tip for Costa Rica. If you're coming here, there are snakes in grass. So, you know, if you got hiking boots on or whatever, it's no biggie. So cool, man. Cool mirador. Let's continue down, though. Playa Panama is the last stop. Let's continue down, though, to Playa Buena, which I think from here we're actually looking at it. I think that's the Occidental Papagayo resort right there. And I think the Playa Buena is right there. So let's continue on. All right, guys, another thing that I find very useful is these Mechanics Impact gloves. I use them while I'm riding the BC Moto around because I have taken tumbles off this given some of the terrain that I travel on. So they have like rubberized knuckles. And they've saved my hands a few times. I'm going to put a link on screen right here, and you can find it in the description below. Just like the water shoes, check it out. It's on Amazon. I use them for other stuff too, like actual mechanic work and tactical work. They're very good gloves for all those reasons. Now we'll continue on to Playa Buena up here through the road. Again, it's been a little while since I've been here. I'd imagine that when this is all done, this road will start looking much better. Just like the road out on Playa Penca, you recall earlier where the Waldorf was, that road used to be just absolutely destroyed. It was dirt and muddy and nobody could access it. Now it's all paved and you can actually go out there too. You can just go out there yourself and drive right out and walk down to Playa Penca. So it's pretty cool. Nice winding roads here. Nice winding roads. Got to get some speed on the BC Moto to make it up these hills, you know. There you go. Oh yeah. She's struggling. She's struggling. Let's slow down right here because I think this is the entrance. So look at this. This is all new. All this retaining wall. Wow, oh wow, look at this. Okay, cool. There you go. Oh, look at all the roads. Super nice. Wow. That's cool. I'm excited to see what that'll look like. It's supposed to be like a 7-star hotel or something, and I don't know what that means. I'm just a brutish person who has no business talking about hotels. But that's what I've heard. One and only. There may be another one. Is there another one? That wouldn't make any sense. The naming convention wouldn't make sense. It would have to be like 2 and only if there was another one, but maybe it's a chain. I think it's like there's maybe something like that in Dubai, I've heard. As I'm trying to not, you know, have to test the utility of these gloves and think about what I've heard and not slip out on some mudslide or something like that. This is a fun road. This is a fun road on the BC Moto. So it's a short distance, guys, to Playa Buena. You just come along around here. And there's actually another beach called Playa Bonita as well. We're not going to go to that one. We do have a video there before, and I'm pretty sure from the time I filmed that video years ago, the entrance hasn't changed much. But if it has, leave me a comment and I can go back there and kind of document what it's like. See, so look at this. Punta Ballena, Playa Panama, Playa Hermosa. There you go. So here at this intersection, guys, this hotel is the Occidental Papagayo adults only resort. I haven't been in there and I don't know what adults only means. If it means there's a lack of kids or does it mean adult stuff? Either way is cool. Playa Bonita is up there, just a short distance, but again, we've been there before. I kind of want to do Playa Buena down here, and let's see what's going on down here. Oh, look, all the doves. All the doves, man. Beautiful, picturesque doves. I love it. So when you're coming here, guys, you can park along this road if you got your car. And as you get up here, there's a watchy man. Usually, you just flip him a couple bucks. Hey, there's people parking here with bodyboards, it looks like. Nice. Now, I've seen motorcycles parked down here before, so I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit. This is a bicycle anyway. This is just a bicycle, guys. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there's the resort over there, the Occidental Papagayo. If there was people, if this was more busy, I probably wouldn't do this. I wouldn't try to be a dingus. Let's see. Oh, cool. Cool, so well kept still. Yeah, I've usually seen like motorcycles just down here at the end, kind of parked up. So let's jump off the moto and walk down to the beach. All right, so there's the pathway in. Here's the nice little walking path heading down towards the beach. Now, sometimes there's been people giving massages here, right in this area, right here. I don't see them out today, probably because it's not high season, right? There's not as many people. I've been out here on this beach on some weekends, and it's just packed with people. Absolutely packed with people. Actually, we'll go down right here. We'll go down right here. Now, you can see the resort here has some chairs out. Oh, look at the water. It's so calm. It's even calmer than Hermosa, which makes sense. It's more sheltered from the open sea. Oh, there's the massage people right there. Right on the beach. Nice, nice. So this beach I find drops off fairly quickly. Which way am I going? Where am I going here? I am so lost. Here's the pathway. You can see right going up to the resort. So you get immediate access if you stay at this resort. Nice, nice. So the beach is a little rocky. Not too bad though. Not too bad though. I wouldn't complain. I'm not complaining. You can snorkel right out here. I think I've done that before. Oh, and the tide is fairly low too. Let's go down this way. So where we just came from, guys, is down here around these rocks. So once again, it's Playa Bonita, and then it kind of curves around back to Playa Hermosa. I've gone down there a lot. Down this beach here, it rounds about, and there's a couple little swimming areas kind of cut out between these rocks. There's some areas that don't have all these rocks on the beach. Look at this. This is so nice. So nice. So nice indeed. There once again is Planet Hollywood over there in the marina. Let's go do a live water test, guys. Maybe I'll stand on this rock. Okay, water, it feels the same as Hermosa. Feels the same as Hermosa. This sand is a lot more sandy. My foot's kind of sinking in there a little bit. Man, I'm risking it. So look at this, guys. Look at this. The water shoes, once again, I've been wearing these the whole time. I'm not flubbing. So much utility for stuff like this, because I probably wouldn't be standing on these rocks in bare feet. Doesn't look too inviting for bare feet kind of activities. There you go. Look at how calm it is. Crystal clear right out here. Man, that was like Dr. Seuss. Now at low tide, I think you can walk out along here. So that's pretty cool. Now off in the distance, oh yeah, there's a jet ski. There's a jet ski ripping by. So again, if you rent a jet ski from Hermosa, I'm pretty sure you can make it all the way out here. This is dope. Nice, nice. There's some people swimming down there. There's some tree cover down that way too. And actually, I believe you can walk all the way to Playa Panama from here at a low enough tide. I'm pretty sure you can do that. It might require a couple mountain goat steps to accomplish, but definitely I think doable. So let's continue the journey back on the moto to our final destination. All right, now let's continue our journey out to Playa Panama. Check for traffic, obviously. And what's going on here? It looks like there's something else going on here. The Papagayo residence, St. Regis. Okay, St. Regis residence is going in right there. So if you're interested in that, there it is. Hadn't seen that before. Now up here, guys, up here, I'm going to slow down for a second. There's an entrance that goes down towards the beach. There's a little road and you can park down there, and there's actually a trail that goes out basically to halfway between the beaches, and it's a pretty cool little lookout. There's a cool hiking trail. So you can check that out if you're down this way. So what are we seeing here? Playa Panama Sector Central. That's where we're going. So Playa Hermosa says 4 kilometers. I don't know about that. This is a nice road though here. They done a nice job with it. So right there, guys, is the strippers. I mean, the gentleman's club right in front of us at the top of that hill. Once again, like, I've been there once. I don't drink alcohol though, so I kind of went in with a more objective eye, right? Normally I'm inebriated whenever I'd go to, I almost said gentlemen's clubs. And I think in that circumstance, like, I'd enjoy an alleyway if I was inebriated. And I've slept in them. Which is also why I don't drink anymore. Oh, is it called Bikini now? It says Bikini. I don't know what it was called before. Maybe it's under new management. Maybe my review needs to be revised with another visit. Not that I'm into that kind of stuff, though. I don't know. Yeah, see, it was called Amnesia. It is Amnesia. I don't know. You can see there's a lady dancing, signifying exactly what it is. So as not to confuse a passerby. I was actually talking to a guy who does boat tours from the Four Seasons over there across the way, the really nice resort. And he said he'll take guys on boats and bring them over there. Like a perfect little escape plan, you know what I mean? He said they love it. He said people love it. So, I mean, hey, there you go. That's probably a more accurate review rather than mine. So guys, as we come down here, there's a police station right here on the left, like a police substation. There's a campground right here. I think they do like glamping. Let's turn off and go to this entrance right now. This isn't our actual entrance that we want to go to for Playa Panama. This is one of the entrances that you can stop at. Still nice down here, still nice. We'll go have a look-see. So normally this parking lot is just absolutely filled right up. Filled right up to the brim. Oh, that guy's taking a leak. I don't want to film that. So if you're coming to Playa Panama, you can stop here. But we're going to continue on, guys. We're going to go to the other entrance to Playa Panama. So here again, there's eco camping. This is Hacienda Blue, the restaurant. I've eaten there once, I think, when I saved up enough money to not eat cat food. And now, guys, this is pretty interesting down here. This is like a mangrove. There's like wetlands in here. That's pretty nice. I've driven down this road, I think, once, and there's just some like houses down there, I think. There's some people living down there, and I don't know if there's anything down there of note. No reason I can recall to go down that road. What's this? Bahia Papagayo coming soon. I think we're going to drive by that. Look at this, all the signs. Revitalize your life energy. I'm pretty sure that's what the strip club is for, but to each his own. There's more signs up here for it. Oh, I gotta pull over. Somebody coming up behind me. They're driving fast. There you go. That's what it might look like, the little units. There's somebody with a bicycle. Got to upgrade that to a BC Moto. That's how you upgrade your life energy. Get a 110cc BC Moto that the sprockets are just worn out and it needs an oil change. So right here, guys, where is this? Where is this? This is where we're going. I'm pretty sure this is the Playa Papagayo right here. So this was like, it is a hotel resort on the beach right here. And I think they kind of like built residences at the back of the hotel here. Now this road here, guys, oh, there's another sign for the strip club. Excellent. This road goes to Comunidad and ultimately the airport in Liberia. Okay, so this is the east section of the beach. Oh, so I can see kind of the residences. Let's slow roll it here. Let's slow roll it here for a bit and see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure this is called El Mangrove. This one, this whole resort here. Looks cool. We'll see it more when we get up to the beach. Look at this road. My goodness. That would be a good reason if you're driving a little car to go to the other entrance where it's all flat. Now over here, I'm not particularly sure what that is. It definitely looks like hotel-y, residency kind of situation. This big old tree. Guys, if you've been watching the channel for any period of time, you know, I just gotta slap that wood. That's some good wood right there. That was some really good wood. No vehiculos on la playa. Okay. So there's a sign here, guys. Okay, so let's park up and get into the water. Okay, now here it is, Playa Panama, guys. Very nice. So check out this beach. Let's take it all in real quick here. Let's take it all in. Well-groomed, well-maintained beach here. See, there's some jet skis, presumably that you can rent. Let's look at what's going on over here. Creep. Nice resort. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So where did we just come from, guys? We just came from over on yonder, around that bend right there. So the first entrance that we talked about and stopped at quickly was over there. And then the lookout is over here that I mentioned earlier. I'll actually tell you where it is. I've been there before. Right there, there's those houses on the mountain. You actually walk by those. So you just walk across those, and the lookout is like right over in there. So you can kind of see both beaches, I think. Very nice. Very nice. Now, where's the pirate ship, guys? That's the coolest thing. There's the pirate ship right there, which is a restaurant. There's a restaurant on the ship, and you can see the little boat picks you up. Now, I don't know how to get on there. I haven't done it. But please leave me a comment if you know. There's that other, I don't know what it is. I haven't really ever seen anybody over there in this resort area. Let's go down and get in the water, though. Live water test, guys. We've got to do the live water test. Very calm here. So now you can see we're much closer there to Planet Hollywood. Right there in the marina. Doesn't look like there's any mega yachts in the marina. If there was, I'd be over there, man. I'd be over there just shaking it. Cool. And down at that end, I actually think I can see people now fishing. Just right on shore. Just throwing lines out in the water. Some guys getting a boat in or out. Now, how's the water here in Playa Panama? Actually feels a little bit warmer than the other two beaches. You can see maybe it's a bit darker. Maybe the sand's a bit darker. Let's see. Let's do the water clarity test with the old water shoes. A little bit, yeah, a little bit murkier. A little bit murkier. Still nice though. I'd swim here all day. I'd swim here literally all day. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I trust you did. That walking, driving beach tour here in Guanacaste, the Papagayo Peninsula. We did Hermosa, we did Buena, and ultimately right here in Playa Panama. Be sure to hit like, hit subscribe right here on YouTube. Guys, hit the links in the description below for Amazon. Pick up water shoes or whatever. Doesn't matter. You'll throw a little commission my way so I can get some new equipment and put some gas in the BC motor to get to some more places. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.